Imagine a world where every 5 children out of 100 suffer from abusive parenting. A shocking reality, isn't it? Yet this statistic is real, and it's happening right now. It's a harsh truth we must face and work together to change. Abusive parents, unfortunately, exist in our society. They scar their children both physically and emotionally, often for life. But as daunting as it may seem, there are ways to overcome this adversity, and there are people who can help. So, what constitutes abusive parenting? According to the National Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Children, it's when a parent or caregiver, whether through action or failing to act, causes injury, death, emotional harm, or risk of serious harm to a child. This includes physical, sexual, and emotional abuse, as well as neglect. It's important to remember that abuse is never the fault of the child. Renowned psychologist and author Dr. Susan Forward states, "Children who are abused are often too scared to fight back or to tell anyone what's happening to them. They believe falsely that they deserve the abuse." So, how can one deal with abusive parents? There are several strategies that experts suggest. Firstly, recognize the abuse. It's not easy to admit that a parent is abusive, but recognizing the problem is the first step towards resolving it. Secondly, establish boundaries. This can be challenging, especially for younger children, but it's crucial. A child should know that they have the right to be safe and happy, and that it's okay to say no when a parent crosses the line. Thirdly, seek help. Reach out to a trusted adult, a teacher, a counselor, or a friend's parent. They can provide support and, if necessary, involve authorities who can intervene. Dr. Carol McBride, a licensed psychologist and leading authority on parental abuse, emphasizes, an abused child must know that they're not alone. There are countless organizations, hotlines, and professionals who are standing by, ready to provide assistance. Remember, it's not a sign of weakness to ask for help. Instead, it's a step towards strength, towards a better future. There's no shame in reaching out when one is in a difficult situation. As we wrap up this discussion, remember that there are resources available to help those suffering from abusive parenting. The National Child Abuse Hotline, for instance, is a 24-hour service that offers counseling and advice. It's just a phone call away. There are also numerous online forums and communities where survivors share their stories and offer support to one another. Websites like Child Help and the National Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Children provide valuable resources and information. In the end, it's about fostering a society where every child feels loved, safe, and respected. No child deserves to live in fear or pain. It's up to us to ensure